Welcome back to The Race. I'm Chris Stewart. This week here in New Orleans, and several states have red flag laws, which are meant to keep guns out of the hands of potentially dangerous people. It's an idea that Connecticut first tried 20 years ago. Today they exist in some form in 17 states plus DC. Advocates call them one of the best tools to reduce gun violence. Bipartisan support for federal red flag laws is growing. Critics say they agree that dangerous people shouldn't have guns, but don't think red flag laws are the answer. Some argue they violate due process by letting a judge take guns from someone who hasn't committed a crime. Guns affect Americans all over, including in ways you may not expect. The Race is taking a new approach to show that. Each week, we're choosing a city at random and setting out to find someone's story. Here's Todd Hansen.
We threw the dart at a map, and it sent us to Hardin, Montana, population 3,800.
Thank you.
We stopped in at the Lariat Country Kitchen. It didn't take long to find strong opinions on gun laws at the first table, first person we approached.
I have quite a few guns, and I support the Second Amendment, wholly. I would not readily give up my guns for anything.
Ron Needon's got his first gun at 12 years old. He says it's a way of life.
Are you carrying a gun right now?
No, but I got one in my vehicle.
That's it.
This is it.
Montana is one of the most permissive states for gun laws. Openly carrying a gun is allowed in most areas. Concealed carry permits are offered, and concealed carry without a permit is allowed outside of a city, town, or logging camp. The city of Missoula is one area that has enacted tougher gun laws.
My dad was an avid hunter, but we knew better than to mess with his guns.
Penny Wagonar is also a member of this morning coffee club.
The hen party one isn't up there right now.
She's actually fired an automatic weapon. She believes in tougher background checks and regulation on those types of guns.
It shoots a lot. What do you need that for?
It'd be just awful if you had to use it to protect yourself, and harm somebody else.
One time in his life, Ron wanted to pull his gun while walking along this road with his wife in their tiny little town.
A carload of people came pulling up and swerved into us, trying to scare us off the road, and then they went up the road and turned around and came back and tried to hit us from behind, and finally they stopped.
They got out, 6 of them, drunk. Ron says he would have pulled his gun but wasn't carrying. He had a knife instead.
I believe if I would have had a gun, it would have been I would have felt a lot safer.
Ron says he loves guns for their beauty. He owns many he'll never fire. He wants the recreation and protection they provide. He says it's his right.
I also like the freedom that I can do it if I want. It's a good deal. I'm glad I live in Montana.
With photojournalist Darren Bailey, I'm Todd Hansen for The Race.
More to come. Stay with us. This is The Race.